All right, we are here on a. Oh, please continue to move that chair slowly. It's just fantastic. All right, on a very rainy and gloomy. Oh, hey, it's our favorite guest star. Destiny. All right, she's supposed to be blowing her nose. She comes in here when she's supposed to be blowing her nose. She's supposed to be going in the bathroom. So, all right, roll tide. If you hadn't done so, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. All right, so this is a very short lesson, and this is why. These things take time. Okay? These things take time. All right. So some of y'all are already looking at it and you're like, oh no. All right. It will be okay. Every little thing is going to be all right. All right. So we can still use distributive property, double distributive property, or box method. It's just going to look a little different. Okay. So somebody who's really nice uh, went ahead and set these up. Now, this was number 11 from Friday's notes that I said we weren't going to do. We didn't do 10 and 11. Guess what? I told you we're going to do 10 and 11 today. That's what we're doing. We're just doing 11 first, and there's a reason why. And I kicked my big old. Anyways, so this now is what gets repeated in here if you're doing double distributive. Okay. Three x squared plus 2x plus 9. All right. And yeah, you're multiplying. Like, these are the problems right here that we had, like, to introduce us to stuff on Friday of multiplying numbers, adding the exponents to the variables. So this kind of like breaks it down a little bit, so it's a little bit easier to understand. Now, for our box, okay, negative x, negative 6, and then plus 2x plus 9. All right. It's the same procedure. It's just a little bit more. Okay. Um, you could say it's on steroids. You could say it leveled up. What? I don't know. Um, yeah. Here's the only bad thing. This does take time. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm try. Huh? Foil would work if we had two binomials. Because if we did foil, all right, here's your first, here's your outside, here's your inside, here's your last. You're skipping an entire term. Yeah. Maybe if there's like a if I'm sorry. The caffeine hit really good today. All right. Negative 3x squared. Ooh, not that. Not that either. X to the third minus 2x squared minus 9x. Okay. Man, y'all got me doubting myself. I take one day off and it's like, you can't teach no more. Yep. Oh. Are you saying my little blurb right there didn't look like a 3? Now, similarly, like we had when it was just our binomial and binomial, our like terms are on these diagonals here. Okay. Does anybody need me to step through the double distributive method? How many people do that? Does anybody need me to? Okay, you need me to step through that? Okay. So, box method people, y'all just kind of chill out for a second. Talks amongst yourselves. I'll give you a topic. The peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. Discuss. Back when Saturday Night Live used to be really good, um, Mike Myers, the voice of Shrek and stuff, he did this thing where he dressed up as this lady, and he says, "This is coffee talk." Who? Mike Myers? No, no. He was the voice of Shrek. That's how most of y'all know him. Donkey. All right. Either way, box double distributive. This is what we should end up with. At the end. Okay. Now, this is why we only have 2 problems for our lesson today. And this is also why you only have 4 problems for practice. Okay. Huh? Uh, you'll probably just have one of these on the test. Yep. I've got to work on that today. Why didn't you do it yesterday? My dad is not a very good patient. We had just left the hospital. He's like, "Can we go somewhere with a meat and 3?" I know he was hungry, but I was like, "Hey, Dad, let's just pick up something like." No, no, I want to go in and sit down. His hands wrapped up with this big cast thing. He looks like a elderly Hellboy. Okay, and just then he ate something that had deviled eggs. I'm like, dude, are you sure you want to do that? About 2 hours later, he's like, I don't think I should have had those deviled eggs. I'm like, yeah, you think? All right, now there's kind of another way to do number 10 also. All right. If we set up number 10 like we would do, we're splitting the binomial. Remember binomial 2 terms? Oh my goodness. It is so muggy in here. I feel like we're like Swamp Thing is going to pop up out of the corner. I know y'all don't know who Swamp Thing is. Uneducated people. I'm just joking. It's a nerd thing. All right. There's how you would set it up. But I had this student who it always comes from students that you don't think is really paying attention. They're like, Mr. Jeffries, there's actually an easier way to set up this one. And he didn't do double distributive. He didn't do box method. He actually did what he called triple distributive. Okay. And I'm just going to set this up. You get the same answer either way. He split up the trinomial. And did it this way. Yes, because he actually said if you do it this way, Mr. Jeffries, all your like terms are in the same spot. Yeah, there's different ways to approach things. Okay. I know some of y'all are like, Jeffries, the caffeine is not even hit yet. I understand. Yeah. Because if you did it this way, and, you know, actually, after I showed people, they're like, hey, that does make a lot of sense. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I didn't think it. Don't know why I didn't think about it. It seems easier. Either way, we're going to get the same things. All right. Thank you, sir. All right. And so final answer. See, 9 plus 16 is 20. Because what's 424? 25. All right. Now, that's our lesson today. Okay. Again, I could have made it harder. There's actually some more things that we could have added to it, but I didn't want to. Okay. Because basically, if you can do these things, you can do the other things that I'm asking you, that the other steps. So it doesn't matter. So sometimes less is more, except for close. So yeah, I'm gonna get. I've already found it. Is it Temu or what is it? Yeah, that one. I've huh? Well, well, I'm gonna find maybe from Amazon one of those shirts that's like it's a T-shirt, but it looks like a hairy, bare chested, like beer belly guy. I'm gonna get one of those shirts, and then I'm gonna get a like one of those midriffs, like, and I'm gonna wear it on top of it. So now I look fashionable, showing my midriff. I know it'd be awesome. All right. Again, don't forget hit like, subscribe, hit the bell. Good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.